Thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so. Fulani politicians weep as Nigerians discover over 30 million underage voters in the northern Nigeria, which the Fulani politicians usually use for their rigging plans. The Fulani INEC boss, Professor Mahmood, cries out that he is innocent and blames Buhari impostor and the Fulani governors for this compromise in registering underage Fulani voters and foreigners. My brothers and my sisters, we can say that the Fulani Janjaweed selection process is a big fraud called Nigerian elections. Imagine over 30 million underage voters, not those who have more than one registration, and those ones too will amount to almost the same amount. You can say the kind of big fraud the Fulani Janjaweed have brought into the Nigerian elections. You know, former director of voter education of Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, ȯළුwọlé has provided clarity on the issue of underage and ineligible voters in recently released provisional register of voters. You know, the number and magnitude of ineligible voters is so enormous. ṁãịkị, the former Łဣ́bọm State resident electoral commissioner, has accused some staff of the commission, that is INEC, of registering underage voters, and some are responsible for registering foreigners, while they were also registering duplicate voters. ṁãịkị blamed the collapse of value in society for being responsible for underage registration, berating parents who allowed their underage children to register as voters. The Provisional Register of Voters, PRV, was released recently for citizens to look at, seek clarifications, and make complaints to the Commission where necessary. But in the first instance, INEC saw these underage voters and they refused to remove them from the register. Faces of alleged underage voters have been spotted in many states, especially in the northern Nigeria, with Kano alone said to have recorded over 3 million underage voters. No wonder they keep thinking that they are the ones that should be the president or the leader of the zoo called Nigeria. Leader of IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Special Counsel, Barrister Aloy Ejemako, cries out to the United Nations and the European Union that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu needs urgent medical attention as his health worsens. Barrister Ejemako pleaded with the European Union in Nigeria to intervene and see the federal Fulani Nigerian government did not continue in prosecuting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. A copy of the letter addressed to Ambassador Samuela Isopi and dated November 15, 2022 was sent to the European Union on Wednesday. In the letter, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer added that the Fulani Nigerian government should embrace constructive engagement in seeking a political solution to the Biafra agitation. The letter read in part that the solicitors of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, on whose behalf an instruction they hereby most respectably request for the urgent intervention of the European Union delegations in urging the Fulani Nigerian government to promptly implement the opinion of the United Nations Working Group on Arbitrary Detention and the pertinent judgment of the Federal High Court of Nigeria, Umuahia, regarding the manner and matter of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is currently detained by the Fulani Nigerian government in solitary confinement cell at the criminal DSS facility. The letter read that their excellencies, that their decision to lay this matter before the European Union mission in Nigeria and by extension to their home government was propelled by the stellar human rights records of the European Union and the supernatural diplomatic influence the European Union or the mission can bring to bear on the Fulani Nigerian government and persuade it to do the right thing. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's lawyers are also very alarmed that the worsening health condition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, exacerbated by the inhuman detention conditions to which he is being subjected, including his solitary confinement since June 27, 2021. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's legal team said that they trust, therefore, that the European Union mission and their home government will give the most urgent and expeditious attention and consideration to their humble prayers. My brothers and my sisters, we can say that the Fulani Nigerian government are in big trouble. They are busy releasing Fulani terrorists, releasing Boko Haram and Islamic State terrorists from detentions and calling them repentant terrorists, giving them money to settle down and also employing them into the Nigerian military, where they recently killed a United Nations health worker, a humanitarian worker in Borno State, Nigeria, and also shot a United Nations pilot. Apart from this, those that were also employed in the Nigerian military and transferred to Biafra land are responsible for the insecurity going on in Biafra land, killing innocent Biafrans, sending them to their early graves because of their hatred for Biafra and Buhari impostors' genocide agenda in Biafra land. My brothers and my sisters, this must come to an end. Enough is enough. We can no longer allow the Fulani Janjaweed to keep oppressing our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to keep oppressing innocent Biafrans, because they want to forcefully take our ancestral land and settle their Fulani terrorists. That will not happen, and that is why I'm encouraging, begging every Biafran to support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to support Biafra restoration, so that at the end of the day, Biafrans will be free. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video. And bye-bye for now. And God bless Biafra. He said...